Pasha Paro, YNet7. Thank you for tuning the replay. Look, we gonna do this real quick, right? I was just doing some research and I came across some information and I was kind of like, this kind of interesting, so I thought maybe I share it with you all, and see what you think. So this is all related to how to start related to businesses, right? And if I move my head out the way, you can see the color codes there. Red is for food, green is fashion, blue is nonprofit, the yellow small business, and the gray is other, right? So looking at this, I kind of thought it was pretty interesting. Let's see here, where we at? And so we got some pretty unique stuff going on. I thought like right there next to the chair there is, or behind the chair is Alaska, and they have fashion brand, and I was thinking, in the coldest one of the coldest places in what we call America, I could see how everybody would be interested in clothes because you got all the layers you're building up and stuff like that. So it's a lot of opportunity for different attachments to clothing because you're peeling off all these layers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Probably, I don't know. I've never been to Alaska, but my envisioning of the climate there, that's what I get. So let's look at the rest of the states there. Hawaii's just searching for own business, like how you start your own business, period. Like everything in Hawaii is expensive, and how do you where do you get pencils from? I don't know. So, but we got Washington, what's that? Washington, small business. Oregon is the food trucks. And I thought it was interesting that California, Michigan, right? No, that's Wisconsin. Is that Wisconsin or is that Michigan? Yeah. So, nonprofit, Georgia, Virginia, Jersey, and New York. They're all looking for nonprofits, right? How you start a nonprofit. Like, clothing line also was, I'm going to put clothing line with fashion. And, well, I didn't. They did. I guess now looking at they're both green. So, clothing line. And then you have Michigan with the boutique. Alaska with the fashion brand. I guess it's Alabama with an online boutique. What's that? Missouri. And above them, Iowa. They all want clothing lines, right? So, thought that was kind of interesting. Then LLCs just kind of run that little area right here in the what's that? Colorado, Utah. Is that Colorado? Wyoming? One of them in Utah. LLC businesses, that's Kansas. I guess that's Kansas or Nebraska, one or the other. LLC, and then going up from there, you got online business, small business, online business. So, I don't know a lot about North Dakota, South Dakota, Kansas, Nebraska. It makes sense that maybe they would be more concerned with online businesses if everything's like spread out all over the place. You wanna probably be shipping stuff every in and out. Idaho would blog and make money. You know what I mean? Like just blog and make money. We got Idaho potatoes, and we got our blog. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some mashed potatoes on the blog, some French fries. Nah, seriously though, but blog and make money. So, that's interesting because they probably have some good ideas out there when it comes to that because what else, what other alternatives do you have? I would like to, if you're from Idaho, hit me up because I want to, and you're into blogging and maybe social media even. And I want to talk to you. So e-commerce in Montana, e-commerce business. So same thing we were talking about there with the North and South Dakota, everything being spread out. Online businesses is probably the way to go. And whatever that is that Wyoming? That they've got preschool. The number one how to start related business was Preschool Academy. So I guess they're having some baby booming going out over the last few years in that part of the country, because now everybody's wanting to start a preschool academy. So food trucks, Arizona, Oregon, North Carolina. So that's the number one business right now. Everyone's wanting to search. What's this? Illinois? No, that's not Illinois. Indiana has daycare. Illinois has drop shipping. Minnesota got cleaning business. All right. So Ohio is pressure washing. I guess it's West Virginia. West Virginia has e-commerce. And no, so they missed one here. Well, it depends on what type of boutique it is, I guess. So they put it under, what's that? They put it under small business color, but the Tennessee online boutique maybe clothing. You know what? It could be anything. A boutique could be anything. You can have a furniture boutique, a clothing boutique, a food boutique. So they just starting online boutiques and they shipping it out of, get your whiskey, bourbon flavor, barbecue sauce, delivered to your door. All right, so e-commerce in West Virginia, and then also, what is that? Kentucky, business with no money. They just want to know how you start a business with no money. That's, you know what it is. Louisiana, hot shot business. Florida, jet ski rental business. Delaware, community outreach program. Like, okay, respect. And Pennsylvania has a cleaning business also. That's the most searched. We got drop shipping up there and whatever that is. What's that? Connecticut, Vermont. What else is up there? Massachusetts got cleaning business as well. Rhode Island got small business. That's So if you're looking for some ideas, right, for starting your business, then by all means, take a look at this map and look at what they're doing. Because if we were to look at each one of these areas, there's probably a good reason why that area has this as their highest search. Whether it's resources, because we're in the process of talking about resources. So I know you're like, where you come up with this stuff from? But, I mix up videos and I got a lot of stuff I'm delivering for you guys as far as content. And I appreciate you going ahead and subscribing and hitting the like button, because it helps the channel circulate with more people. And as we grow, you grow. As you grow, we grow. So, when you're looking to start your business or your brand, this map right now may be helpful for you. Even if you just spend 5 or 10 minutes at least looking at it and saying, hey, I'm in North Carolina. Why is the food truck market what everybody's looking at right now? Or maybe you were thinking about going into food trucks and you're seeing that food truck is the state anthem right now. So maybe you were like, well, that's going to be an influx of competition. So now you have to weigh in that factor. Do you stay in that industry or do you go a different route? Do you look at what type of food trucks people are bringing to give you your individual niche? Do you come up with a service or something that supplies the food trucks something that they need, because that's what everybody's looking to do? You can be ahead of the curve. So this is things that I like to I really like to get down to the science of why everything is the way it is. So when I work with my clients, by all means, we factor in a lot of detail to make sure that you're positioned properly in your industry and what you're trying to do. Really just trying to get you to your goals and your dreams. So take a look at this map, review it. Tell me if you think it's accurate. If you want to put what state you're in. and say yes or no. Do you agree with this map? Put that in the comments below. Share it with your friends. Pasha Paro. Why that 7? If you need any branding, logo, process improvements, I have experience with Greenbelt and project management. I know I don't talk a lot about like myself, so to speak, but by all means, if you're interested in starting, growing, or renewing a business or a brand, feel free to give me a call, and we could talk about what your goals and stuff are and how to get you there, and we can go from there. Okay, so in 2021, you can see that how to start a business now exceeds search results or search requests for over how to get a job. So I like that because for me, I see more of the community is looking to become independent of corporate America. And the more that we can help these numbers continue to grow, the better it would be for the population as a whole, because the power will that's how you're going to translate the power that you're looking for when you're in all these other arenas back to the people. Okay, that's how you're going to do it, because everybody's that doesn't have anything to start, right? I mean, to start is looking for resources to develop into something. This is an ongoing conversation. I know I had a video or two that was outside of this discussion, but when you come down to it, you got the people fighting over said resources. Okay, so when you see the map that we had up earlier, then you know that's competing resources. All right, and depending on what industry you're in, there may or may not be enough. There may come with a premium because of the surge. You may expect now that if you're already in, let's get that back up here. Where is that? If you're already in the food truck arena, then you could imagine that now there could be price surges in little things that you guys buy for your business or for your brand because of the new surge of interest in being in that industry to begin with. Okay, so little things like that map may help you with, and we'll put that back up here for you. So when you look at this map, it's a lot of information here. It's more than just like Oklahoma trucking business and record label in Texas. And I'm kind of surprised that Texas is the only state that has anything music related. At least that's directly listed. They could be people saying they starting a small business, and in reality they're making beats or they're opening studios or whatever. But Texas as a whole is like, fuck it, we're putting down the record labels. This is what we're gonna do. So I found that interesting. Whatever state that is up there, Vermont or whatever investment company, that's cool. So you know where the money's at. so take a look at this map. Let me know if you agree with it. By all means, if you need help with logos, branding, refreshes, process improvements, it's the purpose of this channel for me is is an investment in the community. You see what I'm saying? When you're looking at stuff like they want everybody to get the vaccine, right? So that you can get the herd immunity, right? So think about that with everything else that we deal with in life, because as you can see, you can pretty much tie anything and everything to either being a resource or a source. You know what I'm saying? A resource from a source, basically. You right? And if you're the source for it, it's like what are you put it like this. There's a huge opportunity right now. Okay? There's a huge shift. Okay? And if the clothing lines are coming out of Iowa, all right, then you may have a clothing line in Philadelphia that you're wanting to start. There may be some benefit to having a clothing line in Iowa. Get with your people in Iowa and see what that is. Maybe it would produce savings and value to your customers, to your clients, for your brand. Like, it's a lot of information here. Just connect the dots, but that's what we do. But like I said, what all this is you get the vaccine, you get the herd mentality for immunity, herd immunity, right? All this other stuff we can develop herd improvements as well, energetically, spirituality, connection, magnetism, all that stuff. So YNet7, Pasha Paro, thank you for tuning.